It's perhaps never been more important to ask, what kind of country do I want to live in, work in, and raise my family in? What kind of America do I believe in? Ask yourself these questions. Which America do you want to live in? One that upholds your right to freedom of speech and religious beliefs? Or an America that says only certain views are acceptable in the public square and shames, bullies, and cancels those who disagree? What kind of America do you want to work in? One like we had before the pandemic hit, when more Americans than ever said they were better off financially than they were just a year ago? Or one that insists we return to more taxes, regulations, and mandates on both individuals and businesses? What kind of America will you feel safest in? One that honors and respects our law enforcement officers for putting their lives on the line to keep our streets safe? Or an America that calls for defunding the police and permits lawlessness and chaos in our neighborhoods? Do you want an America where parents are free to choose where their children are educated? Or one where zip codes determine a child's only option and perhaps their future? Do you want an education system that empowers families and rewards schools that succeed? Or one that props up the status quo and continues to fund those that fail? The same could be asked about healthcare. Do you want more choices at better prices? Or do you prefer the government making more and more decisions about what coverage you can have, what doctor you can see, and what your plan will cost? How about the role of the judiciary? Do you want jurists that will interpret the laws as written, or ones that make laws from the bench? There's a big difference. From the interpretation of the Second Amendment and whether one has a right to own a gun to defend themselves and their property, to the meaning of the right to life. Judges matter. Do you want to live in an America where we control our own borders and where those seeking to come here obey our laws? Or do you prefer open borders, where we have little say about who comes and who goes, rewarding those who jump the line, and also providing easy entry for those seeking to do us harm? What about America's economic and energy independence? When it comes to consumer goods, medical supplies, and critical resources such as oil and natural gas, do you want to live in a country that can and is producing those for itself, or one beholden to regimes like China, Russia, and Saudi Arabia? Do you prefer a country that upholds America's values on the world stage, or one that sells them out to garner approval from international elites at the United Nations or World Health Organization? Finally, do you want to live in America where we honor our founding and our history while learning from our past? Or one where monuments are defaced and destroyed and history books are rewritten? These are big questions. How you answer them matters. You will be deciding which America you want to live in, work in, and raise your family in. Which America you believe in. The question is, which America do you choose?